Hi everyone, it's Ellen Patrick and Mindfulness Meditation Mondays. Thank you for joining me. So as we're getting ready to start, I invite you to take this time to light a candle, surround yourself with crystals that have meaning to you, or pictures of those who are near and dear to your heart, and find a comfortable place for you to sit. I hope you are doing well during this first week of the new year. I myself have been fighting a head cold. I forgot what it's like not to be able to breathe through my nose. So my apologies ahead of time if you hear a little cough here and there. But I am on the mend, getting plenty of rest. And we have a minute before we're going to start. So make sure you're nice and cozy and you've got a blanket or a shawl to keep you warm if it's cold out where you are. And I'm so happy you could join me. I know at times it's hard to join live at 5:30 on Mondays, but always know that these videos will remain on our Facebook group, so you can refer to them at any time. I also have a YouTube channel where I put these meditations, so you're more than welcome to check those out as well. Okay, and we'll get started now. So, and as you get comfortable in your seat, feel the stability of the bottom of your body where you're sitting, the stability of your pelvis. This is a very crucial area of your body that connects the upper body with the lower body. Many of us know that that area can be very vulnerable. But for now, feel as if it provides you with that stability that is really intrinsic to an inward viewing of who we are and why we are who we are. And then from that pelvic bowl, feel your spine lifting and lengthening. And it's from this spine that we gather strength. So when we go inwards, it's not always about happy thoughts. It's not always about stuffing the negativity. And that's a little bit of what today's meditation is about. I've had a cold all week, and for some reason it got me down. It got me down. And illness can make us very vulnerable to the chatter of the mind. And we tend to adhere to the negativity. So for now, we're going to go inwards, and I'll give you a technique that you can use to ride the waves of the storms, to surf the waves. Okay. So with your eyes closed, I ask you to tune to your breath, your inhale and your exhale. And each inhale and exhale is an opportunity to begin again. To begin again. So particularly when we're feeling vulnerable, when illness is dragging us down, when lack of sleep is dragging us down, or stress is dragging us down, we have this breath to turn to where we can start again and find that muscle of mindfulness where we observe. We observe the rise and fall of positive feelings. We observe the rise and fall of feelings that we find not so desirable. And the intention behind mindfulness is to just notice without getting attached, without getting sucked into the vortex of undesirables. So this past week led me to start thinking about the waves on the ocean and how when the ocean comes to shore, we have waves that rise and then fall. And it reminded me of how very much like life these waves can be. It's always fun to ride the crest of those big waves, and sometimes we get a nice long ride. Not so much fun when we fall off our board. We're in the low trough of the wave. But inevitably it passes, and we have the opportunity to begin to ride the waves again. And just like the waves come the thoughts. Desirable thoughts, undesirable thoughts, even neutral thoughts when the waters are calm. And each time we experience a wipeout, we have that opportunity to perhaps rest, or just get right back up on the board and ride the next wave. But an experienced surfer starts to learn to read the waves, read the water. Knows when to rise up and ride the wave or dive under it. And in the same way, the more experienced we are with our meditation practice, we learn when to ride the wave, when to dive under, when to rest, and when to begin again. And beginning again always comes down to the breath. We inhale and we exhale. And the next inhale is another opportunity to begin again. Perhaps you can even see the rise and fall of your breath as the rise and fall of the water at the shore. Sometimes the highs and lows are not very distinct. They're very subtle. But sometimes the seas are stormy. But the storm always passes. So it's not so much about walking away from the storms, suppressing the storms. It's really about riding the waves. Each thought desirable, the crest of a wave, or undesirable, the trough of the wave, or neutral, where we sit on the board and watch. Breathing in, breathing out, rising up, sinking down, rising with the next wave. And the more we learn to surf, the more we practice our meditation, the more skills we become. The better we can read the water, the better we can manage our thoughts. And so now we come to the end of our meditation time together. But of course, that doesn't mean your practice has to end right now. Make a choice to stay, or you can end it. And either way, just remember, there's always an opportunity to begin again. I thank you for being here with me today, and I look forward to our time together next week. Thank you.